welcome back to CharacterSelect. I'm Savin, this is Dragon Age, and we have just defeated a boss. And then I took a week off, cause, oh god, I'm so far behind on work.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
Yep.
Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Just like Congress. Alright, where the fuck do we go? Orzammar. Need to go sell about 50 or 60 items ASAP. Oh, that is a really cool compass rose. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Very dwarven style. Oh, I guess we're going right back to it.
Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Why are all these dwarves carrying staves?
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
Let's see. I bring a crown forged by Caridin on the Anvil of the Void.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This Warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void.
Aw, thanks, asshole.
Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
I would like to believe Ogren's word, but it's well known the Grey Warden is Balin's hireling.
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Let's see, and then I pick Heir, cause go fuck yourself. No. Caridin chose Balin.
At last, this farce is ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
I'm surprised Heir isn't trying to stage a coup. Or maybe it's after this. Because I know if you pick Heir, I believe Balin does try some shit.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Cousland.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
Here we go.
I cannot defy a paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution.
Aww.
Guards, seize him!
Heir was an honorable rival. Let him retire in peace.
You know better than anyone the war facing us, Warden. Orzammar cannot afford to be divided. Anyone undermining my reign is serving only the Darkspawn. I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me.
Well, okay then. Fuck me, I guess.
You have proven yourself and more, Warden. Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon.
Well, the throne belongs with House Idukan.
As all in Orzammar now see. My generals are already preparing for a mission to the surface. When you have need of us, you shall have every able-bodied dwarf in Orzammar. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. This was a mall favored by my brother Trian. Take it with you, as a reminder of your ties to Orzammar. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else...
Yeah, alright, bye.
Good luck, Warden. May we both crush our enemies.
Kind of a dick move about the Heir thing, but you know, whatever. Yeah, Chivo, I've never done this before. How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, we'll look for this nerd. Yeah, strength. Beautiful.
You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like.
Hi there.
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Fight to the Darkspawn properly. Interesting sentence structure. Good. Ferelden needs you at its best.
Nay,
Your best.
our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say.
But we need you topside. Show the world your skill.
You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Haha, cool.
News of the hour. Lord Haramont arrested. Thrown into prison awaiting execution. Epic fail.
Epic fail. Nice meme. Alright, well, job's a good one. Got Balin crowned. Everything's taken care of here. Do you have an extra thing
Well, I see what sort of company you've taken.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's see, no, you're the merchant here. Yeah.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
Let me see your wares.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Okay. Sell, 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 sell. Keep. Sell. Sell, sell, keep. Let's see, I want to keep all that stuff. Why am I not wearing those? Oh, not enough strength. Huh. Right. See, do I have a full set of... Yeah, I have a full set of Dwarven. Bronca's shield. Whew. Rock knocker, huh? Well, that is really good, though. Whoa! Holy shit! That is an amazing ring. I want that. Okay, gift, 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 gift. Gems. I can get rid of these pretty much freely. Great silver bowl, don't need that. King Merrick shield. Well, that seems like something for Alistair. I don't care about any of this shit. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. I really wish I had some party storage or something to dump some of this, like, ultra heavy armor off in. Can I just... Oop. No, I can't just go to camp. Damn.
So, you and Branka were really married?
Tell you what, boy. You ever been married?
Of course not. I was raised in the Chantry.
Think the hardest stone you can find. Marriage is for suckers.
So, no pitter-patter of little Ogwen feet running around the home cave, I take it?
All I ever got out of that moss liquor was a headache, a deaf ear, a scratched up back, and that rash it took 3 different ointments to get rid of.
Wow. She gave up on you, did she? And here you are, a keeper, too.
Jeez, Alistair.
Give me a moment.
You okay?
Of course everything's alright. Just give me one sodding moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Is it really that strange to you?
Strange? Strange is your wife turning out to prefer the ladies, not living in a world without a bleeding ceiling. Well,
Oof.
Let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Yep, that is what I call it. 100% me.
Been up.
Can I leave from here? Yeah, I can. Cool. Alright. So first of all, some things to give out. Really? I can't give this to you as a gift?
No, bad. Bad idea. Awful. Don't do it.
Really? Not Liliana either? But Morgan. Alright, hold on. I feel like this might be a prank for her. She might not like it very much.
And you give this to me, why?
Oof. Yeah, no. She didn't like that. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of these gifts. I don't need them. So... Yep, bye. 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 Who is this for? Nobody I got now. So, bye, and bye. Oh, I know who likes a lamb bone. Come here, Wallace. Woof. Totem seems like a thing for Morgan.
Interesting.
Alright, I guess not. Stone dragon statuette. Maybe Sten? He likes dragons, right? Everyone likes dragons.
You have my thanks.
Alright. Silver bracelet with dwarven runes. Seems like an Ogren thing.
That looks fine indeed. That looks fine indeed.
Alright. Cool. Now I got some enchanting to do. Come here, boy.
Enchantment?
Yes, enchantment.
Enchantment!
Alright, equipped by Alistair. Let's give you some runes. Expert Silverite. Cool. But lightning, though. I guess more lightning. Forge Master's Hammer. Both pretty decent. 3 damage is real good, but 6 attack though. But also more lightning. Let's just make Alistair the ultimate lightning boy. Asala equipped by Sten. Yeah, that's fine. Shrian's Maul. Oh, that's right. More damage against Darkspawn. That seems like Silverite and Silverite. I wish I could modify any of my bows, but I can't, so whatever. Alright, let's see if anybody has anything new to say, starting with the Witch of the Wilds.
I have something for you.
Oh, there you go. Let's see, is it bigger than a bread box?
'Tis a ring. Now before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
So you would always know where I am?
It is not to track you, you understand. I believe you are too important to risk. If you were to get captured, however, it would be far easier to find you with this.
Let's see. Well. So you're giving it to me purely out of practicality.
I have no desire to see us part company so soon. Not unless we wish to, that is. Do not read more into it than is there. You have supplied me with equipment. Certainly this is not so very different, is it?
Fine. Thank you for the gift, Morgan.
You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
And it might be! So, do you have anything else to say? Let's see, let's discuss something... Actually, wait. Let me quick save. Discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Ooh, smooches.
What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely.
Do you object?
Not unless you stop.
Aww. Close your eyes, woman. Jesus. Alright. Step.
What is your wish, Kadan?
Let's see. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't Qunari ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
But that makes the turtle stronger.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
Don't you think happiness is important? No,
you
you
can
don't.
learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on?
Is there anything you do like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies.
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I'll keep that in mind, but you sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
You left out the rotten garbage, though.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Sure.
As you wish.
Sten approve. That is a very sparky sword. Or
What
axe.
do you need?
Let's ask you something.
Ask away.
Let's see. Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Just can't fault you there, dude. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen you wearing it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
And what's the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
Let's see. Then make up something more exciting.
You know, I like the way you think. You're all right. If you're really curious, then I'll tell you. The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What did you enjoy about the training?
The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Well, I have a castle, but my home was taken over by Arl Howe.
Right. Stupid of me to ask. I'm sorry. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
What? There's a whole, like, order of them outside of the country. What are you talking about? They can always be rebuilt.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Oh, nice.
Here I am.
There you are. Can you teach me to be an assassin?
Oh, I certainly could, but I won't.
Douche.
I swore to the crows that the things they taught me were to remain a secret. And while, yes, they are already angry at me, I'd rather not push things, you see.
You don't think this is important? The whole, saving the world thing?
You need to learn the arts of the crows in order to slay Darkspawn, do you? You seem to be doing fine as it is. If you are truly insistent, well, let me think about it. The crows are already angry at me, yes? Who knows? Here I am.
Fine. Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Why did you want to leave the crows exactly?
Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin after all is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
So, you're bored?
I don't know that I would put it precisely that way. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
Brutal.
Oh, I don't know about that. The crows who are actually good enough to survive come to enjoy some of the benefits. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
Well, what is it you fancy exactly?
I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful, and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancied you?
Not at all.
This is good to know. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
Won't the crows eventually find you?
Eventually can be a very, very long time, if one plays one's cards right. Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
Alright, alright. Oh, hello, Dwarven Ambassador. Don't really care about you, though. Lily.
The stars are out.
There is still beauty to be found in this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Well, those stars will only remain untouched as long as the Darkspawn don't develop, you know, faster than light technology and eventually start making, like, Dyson spheres, but that does seem kind of unlikely. No, tell me the story.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
See, this is the sort of thing that makes me love BioWare. There's all these little world details that are totally unnecessary. It's a beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
If we lose hope and love, then we are truly lost.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Why? I've been trying to worm my way into Morgan's pants forever. Why is it a surprise?
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Hey, I'm not severe. I'm a nice guy, honest.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
Because this is my tradition after every adventure. What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
Well, I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Bronca?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
Does Ogren have fucking gills or something? What is going on there? Let's see. Why don't you leave a prize bull like yourself?
Woman was a few columns short of a haul, you know? I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that watered tart Hespith. What's she got that I don't? Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the deep roads.
Dude, they're dead, though.
I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment. Excuse me.
And thus, we learn all we need to know about Ogren. Goodbye, friend. Wait. Puppy. He wags his tail and looks at Sten.
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
Alright.
Yes.
We're gonna grab him.
Yes.
Him.
Indeed.
Gonna grab the witch. And we're gonna go to Brazilian, because I need fucking elfroot, like, super bad. Super fucking bad. Little skull and crossbones over Lothering. That's a shame. Can we make it without a random encounter? Oh, it looks like we did. We did! Oh, because we got a cutscene here. Denorm.
Sire, I have more news. Yes.
So
Well,
broody.
it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Hey, hey, hey. Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I will tell that to your leader, no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I wonder if there's a way to fuck up that conversation and just get kicked out.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
What issues are those?
Answer my question first. If I agree with you, I will indulge your curiosity at length.
Fine. I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
Cassidy. Pleasure.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Oh dear.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Well, that's a shame. Can you give me all of your elfroot? I will pay you money. No. Why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I am very good at non-trivial tasks, sir.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Alright. I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I need equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
Okay, bye.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Alright, so all that's cool and stuff, but oh.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
But Zathrian said I could have what's in there.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Well, fuck you then.
I shall do it.
Oh no, okay. Not stuck.
As you say.
Clan shield, useless. Ooh, Zevran's got 2 levels of the bank. Nice. Sure. Wait, shit. Yeah, you need more than 10 constitution, sir. Yep. Master poison making, definitely. And 2 whole abilities. Well, let's see. Ooh, whirlwind. Each hit deals normal combat. Meh. Alright, gain a bonus to attack and defense. Cool. Gain a bonus to critical chance as well as the possibility with each hit to inflict bleeding lacerations. Alright, that sounds like fun. And Zev, how's your equipment doing? Let's see. I mean, this is just objectively better, so yeah, I'll equip that. Elfroot. Thank God.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
Do others truly trouble you so much?
These days, very little to tell the truth, for we've established a fearsome reputation amongst the Shenlin. We must still be vigilant, however. Not that I would expect an outsider to understand, but there you have it. We do what we must. You might have just told me you were a Grey Warden and saved me the grief, though I suppose I can hardly blame your caution. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
Fair enough. Yes, give me all of your lore. There's no way yet, no. Don't even want to pick it up. Oh, I will take all this shit. Well, except that. Give us.
It shall be done.
Scout's bow, yeah, again, just not really worth picking up. Which is a shame. Would like the loot to be worth looting. Ooh, stuff. Ooh, you're cute. Hey, hey, hey.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Who are you?
I am Gaina. Is there something you need from me?
Can you answer some questions?
I am not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him?
How old is he exactly?
I don't know. Very old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal.
Well, how could that be? Why him and not others?
We all live longer than the Flat Ears, the elves who live with humans. The Keepers even more so because of their knowledge of the old ways. Why Zathrian differs from the others, I do not know. Perhaps he has been blessed by the creators.
What is a keeper exactly?
He keeps us safe, and he keeps the knowledge of our people safe, so we may bring it to all of our people one day.
Bring it to all of your people?
To the Flat Ears, those who live with the humans. When we have a new homeland to settle in, we shall teach all elves the ways they have forgotten.
What knowledge is that exactly?
The ways of our ancestors, of course. From the time of our Lathan, before the human empire enslaved our people.
Alright, well. That's all I want to know about that.
What is that?
I should go.
Then may the creators bring you fortune.
Call me.
There are places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
Very well.
And I bet they're also a, well, used for pleasure. Or at least virility. An aphrodisiac. Just like elephant horns. Alright. Well, that seems to be all the random junk lying around. Oh wait, nope, there's a crate here. Just endless disappointment.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlan. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Yeah. I was told you could supply me with equipment.
Yes. The Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. I notice you've already found the chest I placed it in. Feel free to sort through and take whatever you found there, if you've not done so already.
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
The answer is elfroot. Give me your fucking elfroot. That. Just all this shit. Yeah, that too, why not? Yep. Acidic coating, Adder's Kiss. Medicinal nature damage, and may inflict a penalty to movement speed. Meh. I don't care about any of this. I require... And furthermore... There. I have no idea which does more. Stylish longbow. Nope, shitty. Also shitty. +1 dexterity would be pretty nice. They're basically the same. Ooh. Okay, let's buy that. Manual shapeshifter, don't care. Alright, let's go ahead and get toxin extract, I guess. Sure. Ooh. Greater health poultice recipe. Thank you. Acid flask recipe. If I can't... Yeah, just give me that shit. Okay. How do I make acid flask? I need corruptor agents. I see. I see. Alright. And Morgan. What can you make now? Greater health poultice. Alright, I need concentrator agents and I need corruptor agents.
What do you wish? I am no...
Barter with me. Do you have this shit? You know, some of this shit. I'll take it. I'll take this too. Thank you. And goodbye. Okay. We make this, and we make this. Thank you. And then we're gonna make like 10 of these. And I guess a couple of these. See, concentrated deathroot extract. Okay, it looks like venom might be the weaker element, but that's fine. Cool. Oh, you have a name. Hello.
I'm Darren, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
No, it's fine, I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You don't seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
You'd be surprised, friend.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I'll seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Cool. I can do that for you, friendo. Actually, is Bronca's shield any better than what you have? Ooh. Extra damage versus beasts might be good, but not that good, unfortunately. Ooh, Morgan's ring is actually a thing. Yeah, sure, I'll put that on.
Hello?
Hello.
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
You look like you're 12, dude. You don't need to be a real hunter yet.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me. I'll surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
You mean the young one by the fire that I was flirting with moments ago?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Have you tried wooing Gaina?
Wooing? I don't understand.
Romance her. Show her you love her.
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
I suppose it'd be too much to ask if you betted her.
No! We've never done anything like that. Never.
You've never even kissed?
Of course not. I'm not even bonded yet. I've never kissed anyone, not like that.
Let's just forget I mentioned anything.
Yes, that's probably for the best.
Here, let me go show you how a real man does it.
Greetings once again.
Kamen told me about you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
Let's see. He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
Of course not. He's not good enough for you.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I mean, you deserve a worldly man. Someone like myself.
You mean... Oh, that's quite flattering, but...
Come, let's discuss this in private.
Just the two of us, you mean? You are not alone.
Just the two of us. I really think we should talk.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in it. We could talk in one of the Elves. I can't believe I just did that! How can I live with myself? I can't believe I just did that! How can I live with myself?
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
Look, dude, I fucked your waifu.
She was to be my wife.
And she still can be, now she's more experienced.
You don't even care for her. You've ruined my life.
Bye, nerd.
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Well, you just asked me a question right there.
What an odd thing to say. I mean about the outside world, of course.
If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Why don't you go and see the city for yourself?
No, I could never leave the clan. My duties here are important to my people, and to me. No doubt, I would not even find my way. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
It isn't an easy life for them, that's true.
I suppose you have met many of my kind in your travels. My heart goes out to them. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
No! Nobody gives a shit about you, you stupid elf. Let's see. No, not really.
How quickly your people seem to forget. If it has not happened in their lifetime, it is a nebulous concept assigned to the past. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
Ooh. I'm sorry, that must have been horrible.
It was, though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
So they rescued you from the bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
What does a keeper do, exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
See. Just tell me more about yourself, do anything?
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you.
Okay, no.
I came to the Dalish at a very young age.
I should go.
As you...
Alright, well, that seems to be everything to do here. It's interesting. So, off into the forest we go. Venture forth. And summon Doggo.
Let's try not to get too lost. It's easy to get turned around in a place like this.
Ah, elfroot. Give me your sweet elfroot. Where are we being attacked from? Oh.
As you say.
Got him.
It has begun.
Oh, there's so much stuff here. I want it all. Gimme. Give me that fucking elfroot. The death root. Give me everything. I want it all. I want it now. Oh, that was a little pop in there. Ooh, corpse. Let's just see if I can find that. Hello there, friend.
Creatures ahead.
Cross me and you shall pay!
I'm gonna need you to just kinda not come over this way though.
Oh, this should be good.
But if you could not though.
I shall do it.
Annihilated.
It shall be done.
A fancy vase. Being carried by a knight in the woods. Makes sense.
As you say.
Andraste's Grace. Hi there.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Dalish and the human of all things, to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony.
Who are you supposed to be?
You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean no harm.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
Bruh, I need people to fight the Darkspawn. I don't give a shit if they're elves or werewolves. Is there no way this can be resolved peacefully?
The time for peace is long past. There will be no peace between the elves and we who are cursed.
So tell me more about this curse.
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but I can't retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Okay. Bye then, I guess. Okay, we've been that way. Elfroot.
Very well. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Now we do battle.
Boom. Oh, these guys even drop health potions. Oh my god. Oh, that's so generous. Magister Cinch. Ooh. What the fuck build do I have? I definitely don't want something that reduces hostility on Alistair, so I guess let's go with that for now. Because Dad's really good. Hello, you're alive.
Who comes?
I'm a Grey Warden, what up?
A Grey Warden? Here? But...
You seem to be twitching a lot.
We were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked. I
guess take him back to camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Ma Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Well. Alright then.
As you say. It is begun.
Oh, I'm so happy. I have things again. Just fucking having possessions. What a glorious feeling. Oh, I want that stuff though. I'll get it all the way there. No, it's gotta be from over there. Yeah, there it is. Oh.
I shall do it.
God damn, why isn't something fucking cool? Really wish you could just convert, like, items directly to money in this game. Cause like, fuck man, I don't want all these garbage weapons. Just give me coin instead, please. Save me the goddamn time. What the fuck? Hello. Or Darkspawn. No. I mean, good enough. Getting kind of worried everyone's gonna get fucked there. Yeah, I think I was grossly under-leveled for Orzammar and over-leveled for this area now. But just fine, you know, whatever. Silver cord, huh? What's that do? Sphere resistance. Sure, Zev, you can have that. Shalom. Oh, poor little Herlock. He got left behind. Oof, the Winter's Grasp. You friend or a tree? I'll be back to you in a moment. See a tombstone before you, gives you an uneasy feeling. I'll leave that alone. Oxbone and a painted sky ball. Oh, that's totally a Liliana gift. 'Cause stars. Come on, team. We can do it. I believe in you.
It is begun. It shall be done. Watch out!
Nice, nice. Alistair, you okay there? Answer appears to be no. Alright.
I'm all lightheaded.
Yeah, you are, because you have a cracked skull. Alright, Morgan. Oh. Oh, if only. Alright, well, whatever. Heroic Aura. I don't give a shit about missile attacks. Sleep. Dead enemies, no. I guess Cone of Cold or maybe Arcane Shield? Yeah, Cone of Cold, I guess. Unless... Ooh, actually a regen effect would be nice. I'll go ahead and grab that, or work towards it. Barrel Pelt.
It is begun.
Don't really want to skin the werewolf, but okay. Alright, now let's go back there and deal with these trees. Hello, friends. Nice, thanks for the paralysis, douche. Annihilated. Now there's like 3 more. come the fuck on.
Another battle like
Ooh, nice. Bye, Zev. Alright. Keep. Oh, oof.
Let's not exhaust our supplies. On it.
Nice, thanks. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Oof, that's a lot of damage these guys take. Bye, Alistair. Fucking use this nerd.
Yes. We must do something.
It overcomes me. I cannot
Nothing like a
continue
brush
like
with
this.
death to make you not like death much.
Brilliant, Alistair. Thank you. Alright.
It shall be done.
That was a little rougher than I expected, but sure. Alright, we win. And now this dude. But first, I'm just gonna kind of walk past you real quick. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There's no sign of any inhabitants.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
More suspicious than inviting. You get no hint of danger, but it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. Thanks, genius.
It is begun.
You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
No, we can't sleep here. We need to go. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you despite your efforts to resist it. Uh-huh. Yep, definitely not suspect. You examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be so nice to curl up and sleep.
You know, I feel as if I could sleep for days. Do you feel it? It's not quite right.
Sleeping here would be bad, I think. We should leave. You turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering.
I shall do it.
You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
I'm surprised that fire hasn't burned out. We should tend it. Is there a stick about? I'm tired.
Stop. We need to get away from this now. Unable to resist its strange siren's call, you collapse and drift off into blissful sleep. Oh. Okay. Well then. Ow.
I am hurt.
Let's see. Mind blast. Leave me alone, you douche. Ah. Leave me alone. Okay. Load last save. I hope that's after the big boys. Okay, it was good. Okay, Morgan.
How odd.
Alright. Let's see if I can... Not a bonus to attack, but maybe to... Alright, I guess not.
I'm surprised that fire hasn't burned out. We should tend it.
I can't use that on myself, lame. You get fucked. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else. Ah, that would leave a scar. Last.
Good job, oh. Dalish gloves. Okay, cool. Put those on Zevron. Oh, I got a chest, though. And fire arrow. Cool. Deep mushroom. Okay, I mean, sure. Dish gloves. Cool. Dusk ring. Ooh. And a couple potions I can sell, I guess. Right, let's go ahead and put this thing on. Wait, no. Alright. And next time on Character Select, I suppose we're gonna talk to this motherfucker right here. I'm sure he's a nice dude. Looks real friendly. And only nice guys have their rib cages out for you to see. So thank you guys very much for joining us. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.